Hey guys, Glen how are you? Glen Online. Today we're going to talk about how to make $1,000 a day online fast. That's right. We're going to tell you, or we're going to show you exactly how to make $1,000 a day online fast. Now, here's the thing. I can't guarantee that you're going to make that money because I don't know what your work ethic is. But if you are consistent and you can follow along and keep, and basically the thing is, don't quit. All right. So let's get into it. And at the end, I'm going to show you two really cool programs that will make it a lot easier for you, depending on what you choose to do. Okay, so remember to subscribe. Make sure you click the bell and all that good stuff. If you get value out of this, please share, please comment, write, like say, hey, Glen, you're full of crap, or say, Glen, I love it. Awesome. Okay, so what is the trick to making $1,000 online, getting a $1,000 commission, or getting, whatever, to start to make some money? Well, you gotta find the right thing to sell, and you got to be passionate about it, and you have to be consistent, and you kind of have to pick a platform and stick to it. Now, here's the thing. I recommend actually setting up. Okay, so let's say I'm brand new, right? I'm Glen. I'm brand new. I want to go make money. Like, I'm starting from scratch here. What would I do? I would go find a few people, probably blogging, probably on Facebook, and probably on YouTube. That's the three places I would go. Oh, and Twitter. And I would start looking for people that are successful, that have tons of following, are actually teaching ways to make money. And I'd go find out what programs they're in. I'd go, hey, what program are you in? A lot of them are probably selling their own program or selling high ticket programs. I'd say, what program are you in? What is the vehicle you're using to make that money? I would go do that. That's the first thing I'd do. That's so I'd find them, right? And then I'd start a YouTube channel, I'd start a blog, I'd set up a Facebook page, and I'd set up a Twitter account. And what I would do is I would start testing, what am I good at? What can I make happen? I would invest in some programs, some training, and I would basically just like okay, I'm gonna try Facebook, right? And I'd throw myself at Facebook and see if it's my thing, right? Maybe I'll try it for a couple of weeks and see what I'm doing. I'd copy what other people are doing to get a lot of engagement, right? Because everything online is about getting engagement and getting people to stick on the platforms that you're using, because that's how they're going to basically give you more audience, because you are someone that's helping their platform. The only one that doesn't count that way is your own blog. So I would do that. I would do Facebook. I would start doing that. Find what program the people that are making money in. I'd say, like, what does it take? I would message them. I wouldn't just send a friend request on Facebook. I would say, hey, I would comment on their post. I was like, hey, I'm going to send you a friend request. I'd send them a message. I'm like, hey, it's Glen. I want to know what you're doing, what program you're in, what are you using? And I'd send them a friend request, right? That's how I would get their attention. I would be commenting on their stuff. Same with on YouTube. I'd go check out YouTube. I'd look at the big YouTube players. I'd see what they're doing. I'd message them like, hey, what program? I would opt into their email list to see what emails they're sending out and all that kind of stuff, right? Sorry, my Fitbit watch just told me I hit my goal. I don't know how I hit my goal walking, but hey, it's all this arm movement. So Twitter, same thing. I'd start following Twitter. I'd look at internet marketing. I'd start looking for people that have 50,000 followers, and go find out what they're doing, because they're gonna have a pin post, their opt-in thing. They probably have a PDF. I'm gonna go opt in, get them to get their PDF. I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna look at what they're selling. I'm gonna look at what program they're trying to point me at. I'm gonna go look at it. And so this is how I would do it, guys. I'd go find the people that are making money and do it, right? So that's it. And then I would test those platforms. I would try Twitter, see if do I like doing Twitter. I have a whole training on Twitter, guys. If you want to do Twitter, I got a whole training where you can get anywhere from 400 to 600 to 1,000 followers every single month, but putting out viral content like on the hour, like boom, 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 boom. You're just putting out great content, valuable content, because that's what it takes. You need to be able to start creating valuable content. You're like, Glen, how do I create valuable content? Invest, learn, teach. ILT. Invest some time, learn something, and go teach it. That's what people are looking for. You only have to be one step ahead of the next guy, and be just that one step, and they're going to go, wow, you know what you're talking about. Thank you. You showed me. They might pass you, right? But that's okay. But you just you invest some time, you learn something, you teach it. Invest some time, learn something, teach it. Start, so what are you going to do? You're going to blog about that. You're going to go on Facebook. You're going to learn how to do engagement posts on Facebook, right? If you don't have any engagement posts, message me or follow my page. I put engagement posts all the time. It's funny, I get comments. I should bring the comment up. I get comments from people like, wow, that one went viral. It's like, 68 or 80 comments in a spam group where it's crickets, right? There's nothing, nothing, nothing. No comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. My post, 68 comments, right? Or 80 comments kind of thing. Why? Because I've learned how to make engagement posts. I've become a conversation starter. I kind of mastered Facebook before I went and started doing other things because I was very successful. I learned some simple ways to get my Facebook page up to 1,000 people. Now it's at 1,500 people or whatever. And that's cool because now I've got that I don't really care much more about growth like that. I care about just having active people that are following me and engaging with me, right? Once I did that, I started. I set up I had my blog set up before that. I had my Twitter account, had my Instagram account. If you go to my Instagram account, you can see I tried feeding Instagram for a while. I wasn't getting what I wanted, so I kind of went, I'm going to leave that till I get something else totally mastered. So master one platform. So that's the process you're going to be doing. Now the tool you need to get. So a lot of people love selling these like $10 products, right? But they have no value ladder. And a value ladder is this. Someone comes in at $10 and then they're upsold to a $50 product. And then they're upsold to a $250 product. And then they're upsold to a $1,000 product. And then they're upsold to a $2,500 product. And they're upsold. That's a value ladder. And you want to have really good people doing that along the way. You don't want to be doing it. Don't do it, right? Leave it to experts. So you want to find a program that has those experts in it that are going to do that for you. I have 2 of them that does it for you. You just feed the machine, you get them in, you start making commissions on their recurring, their $45 or $50 or $30 a month subscription. And then that machine goes to work on upselling and selling other products for you. And I'm not saying like, don't think, oh, they're just scamming you to sell a product. No, they're selling you the stuff you want. You don't go into a sporting goods store and say, hey, I need a tent, but don't try to sell me a camping chair or a barbecue pit because I'm not taking that. You're scamming me. You're trying to sell me something. No, they're selling you something you need. You're going camping. You need a tent. Oh, are you going anywhere? Do you need, have you got the right sleeping bag? Have you got the right, what if all your food gets wet? Have you got some reserve, some dehydrated food? Do you have, the container that keeps your matches dry? All these things, stuff you need because you're going camping. You may go, oh, wow, I didn't even think about that. Do you have this, that kind of thing? That's what they're doing. So in these programs, you get in the right program, they're going to question your buyer and say, do they have all the right products, right? And that's what you want to get into. You want to find a program that does that and does it for you. You also want to get a program that provides you an email, like an autoresponder, like a bunch of emails that they'll take care of that for you. So you don't have to write for the first 2 months to your new subscriber, right? You want a system that's easy for them to plug in and just basically walk through the steps. If you just have a system where it says, like all these like PayPal, hey, get $10 into your PayPal every day. There's no system involved in that, right? You want a system where it comes in. You want a funnel, right? They come in, they enter, they get taken to the next page. Here's the instructions of what you need to do. They also get those instructions in an email, which starts the email campaign. Those instructions lead them to the next page where they can start setting up their own business the way they want to do it. Is it education? Are they being taught something? Is it a webinar? Is it whatever it is? Boom, 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 boom. There's also the emails that are slowly guiding them to buy the next product if it is, or to set up the whole product so that you make money, depending on the system. Some systems you might make money because they make money, or some systems are just affiliate programs. So that's a whole other video we can get into. Now, you can be selling a $10 product. So to get to $1,000 sale, you got to sell like, 100 of them? That's a lot of work, selling 100 things. Or you sell a $30, maybe it's a $60, $50 product and you get a 60% commission, so you're making $30 or something like that. Well, you still, you sell the 10 and that's 300, so you got to sell 30 of them. Or you sell a $500 product and you make like $300 or $250, so you got to sell 3 of those. Or you sell a $1,000 product and you make 500 commission and you sell 2 of those, or you sell a big ticket item. I'm not saying you're going to sell them all the time, right? But like this week, in the last couple of weeks, I've had a really good week. I've sold a few of those things, right? And it's great. And why did I sell a few of them? Because I kept doing it over and over and over. Uh-oh, I gotta pause this. And that's what you get. This is real life. This is what happens. I'm a dad. I got 3 little kids. My 2-year-old is potty training right now, so when she needs to go, you don't get to break. Anyway, where was I? We're talking about high ticket items. We're talking about programs that will sell the products for you and get them in. And I'm saying you're not going to sell them every day until you get to enough reach, right? Unless you're getting enough people that are seeing your stuff every day. It's gonna start out like this. You'll get like 2, 3, 4, 5 leads maybe every 3 days or every 4 days. And then you're start going to get 2 or 3 leads a day, right? And then you're going to get up to like 10 leads a day, and you're going to have them coming in different ways. And maybe you've got like this lead magnet that it's all sort of funneling them in, right? And you start doing all these different things, and you get it into that high ticket thing. So I don't recommend wasting your time on something where you got to sell just a ton of them over and over and over and over again. Find something where you're making at least $20 recurring. Um, okay, if you're making $20 recurring, that program better have something that sells a lot more on top of it, right? Because you're not going to get rich just with a whole bunch of $20 commissions over and over. That's a lot of people, because attrition, which means people dropping off, happens. It happens in every business. So don't be afraid of it. Work your email list. If you're not building an email list, work your email list. My email list is what makes me those commissions. It's not someone clicking on my link for the first time and go, hey, I'm going to go buy that big ticket item. No, they come in. They start on that like $30, $50 thing. They're getting my emails. They're getting my drip campaign, but I'm also broadcasting to them. And you're like, oh, Glenn, are you sending too many emails? No. If I'm sending too many emails of the stuff that I think is valuable, and they're like, oh, there's too many emails, and they unsubscribe, good. I don't want them on there, because this is the way I market. Maybe you market totally different. Maybe you market like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to send an email every 3 days. Fine. That's your system. Build your system the way you want to, because you're going to attract the like-minded people to you that think like you. I like it when a marketer is blasting me and they want me to get into something, because I'm either going to buy what they're selling me, or I'm going to get off their list. That's the way it is. And that's how I do my business, right? Most people, I have very low unsubscribe rate. It's crazy. And I blast my email a lot. I send them, every time I do a video, I send them the thing. Hey, I got a new video going up, right? I try to get an email out in the morning, just sort of a mind thought email. What's going on, but there's always a call to action in there. Hey, go check this out, check that out, right? If there's a weekly webinar that I point them towards, which is also a lead magnet for me, I say, hey, this week's webinar is going to be happening. I'll send out 2 or 3 emails talking about that, depending on the subject, if it's something that I'm into, right? So I'm hitting my list hard, but it's great because my list is active. If they unsubscribe, and I can also see if they're not opening it for 3 months, just get rid of them. I'm not going to pay for them. I actually have 2 lists going. One of my lists is like, it's crazy. I have like over 700 people, and I've only got like 35 unsubscribes. That's crazy. That's really, really low. Like that's incredibly low, because you get tons of people that just opt in for nothing. Anyways, so guys, so what I'm going to say, this is at the end. So I've got 2 programs, and I recommend you being in them. Like, why I recommend the programs that I'm in. If you've got a program that you're loving, that you're really, really happening at, go through my opt-in. You don't have to buy anything, and look at my funnel. Look at how my funnels work. Click the links below and see what it is. Yes, you're going to have to give me your email. You can unsubscribe. I don't care. But see what you start getting. See the email series that you receive from me, right? And read them and look through them and see how it's being sold, and start taking notes, cutting and pasting. Put that stuff in a notepad so that you have it, right? Start looking at these emails and seeing what they are, because that is your bloodline. Figure out which of the platforms you're going to get really good at. Which one are you going to master? Are you going to be a YouTuber? Are you going to be a blogger? Are you going to be a social media Facebook guy? Are you going to be Twitter? Are you going to be Instagram? Whatever. If you master Instagram, let me know, because I've tried. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old. So pick one, but dabble in all of them at first, right? If you're brand new, dabble, see which one you like best, because it's gonna, if you're doing it just because, oh, this is what this person's do, but I don't really like it, then don't. Because you know what? It will come to you. Once you've mastered one and you're comfortable and you have the confidence and you've made those sales, like man, when you get a $2,500 commission or $1,000 commission that hits you, you're like, yeah, all right, let's go get another one. Let's go get another one, right? Like that's how you feel. And that's where the energy you need to, I'm going to write that blog. I'm going to, I'm going to get on social media. I'm not going to spam people. I'm just going to write from the heart. I'm passionate. I'm fired up. Boom. I'm going to get on Twitter. I'm going to do whatever it is, Instagram, whatever, however you do that. Or I'm going to go mad on Pinterest. I don't know. I don't do Pinterest either. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's what you need to do. Be consistent. Do not stop. Pick the program. Go follow someone that is making money. See what they're doing. Opt into their email list. See how they're marketing to you and see how they're doing it. If you can afford it as you're going up, yes, it's going to cost you some money. Buy the programs that are going to teach you. Buy them. Guys, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on training. Do I regret it? Not one bit. Even stuff I didn't even finish or there's one I went through. It never even got finished. It was like a huge program. And by the end of it, the guy that was creating it, he didn't even really finish it. It kind of fizzled out. But the stuff that he was creating at the beginning of it was well worth it, right? Even though I'm not going to go, hey, you didn't finish that module 9 of section 3. I didn't know. I was like, dude, you gave me so much value. That's fine. And I know it was a big undergoing he was doing. He was selling it. He was creating it. But man, it was good stuff. Like I still use a lot of the stuff I learned in that program today. I've gone back and not repurchased, but I've gone back to programs that I bought and then went in and bought the upsell. Like message the owners like, hey, that upsell that you were selling on the way in, is it still available? Like, what's it cost? Because I've gone over your program again and I'm realizing like, I didn't know what I needed to know the first time through. So now I'm looking at it again and I actually want to get what you were trying to sell me on that OTO. One-time offer. So that's it, guys. So make sure you go opt in on the links below, follow them, get my emails. If you want to join in them, go ahead and join, but don't quit, okay? You got to be in it for the long game. This is not a short game. Get out of your head. You're going to hit a home run every time. Get that out of your head. This takes it doesn't have to take a long time. It takes a lot of your energy in order to build this and really have the authority for someone to buy a high ticket item from you. And yes, you're probably going to sell those like $20, $20, $20, $20 commissions, right? But those are going to keep you going. That's your carrot. That's going to keep you going until you can get enough content out on the internet where people are opting in. Like, I don't even know, like a bad day for opt-ins is probably 20 for me these days. And guys, 6 months ago, a bad day was like 5. So like, yeah, if I have less than 20 opt-ins in a day, I'm going, I didn't do much marketing today, or I didn't do much marketing in the last week because it's really slow today. So that's what it is, guys. And just, you got to keep at it. Just say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it happen. Find the right program. Find the right people to follow. Don't just follow one person. And switch it up. Follow a person for a while and then go, you know what? I need something else. I'm going to follow this person a little bit. Master a platform. Try them all, find the one you like the best, master it, start making money there, and then move on to the next one. And definitely make sure that you opt in and check out the emails you're going to get. You're going to get, if you opt into the 3 programs I put down there, you're going to get something like close to 100 emails over the next 3 months from me. Daily emails. And copy and paste them all, cut and paste them. Or if you join that program, you're just going to get them to use yourself, which is even easier. All right, guys, have a great night. And make sure you just keep at it, all right? This is it. I love this business. It's so much fun. Cheers.